Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with his servo skull.
Brilliant. The servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Place your faith in Magos Gallio, brothers.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
What Mechanicus foolery is this?
Has anyone seen a servo skull exhibit such behavior before? The Magos said to ignore the servo skull. It tears through Earth as if it were paper. I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Olivia. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Already ignoring the servo skull.
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Authorize those festering holes with molten hatred! Melter charge in hand, brothers! Passageway collapse!
Melter charges released. Protective eye gear also available.
Collapse their rancid crawlways.
You passed the correct door. It was behind you.
Those Xenos passages!
Sear the hive burrow shut. Xenos writhe and burn in their own fetid trench. Keep scanning for signs of the Trigon.
I hereby order you to turn your weapons on.
Hawk available.
Ready to engage ambush tactics. Be ready. Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember,
When you
meat
die, I
lacks
will usually
efficiency,
record your house
whereas
of
metallic
arrogance
alloys
and
stave off
intimidation.
corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Miguel, that I must drag you back into the light.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galio or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
First console, brothers. We have cut the connection on this console. Disrupt the next console. Supplying the generator with a power cell will restore visibility. Generator needs a new source.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Magazine out, magazine in. We are the power here.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Brothers, this console is ours.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Smoking out magazine.
These technologies of Astartes flash have accomplished nothing, Galio. My imagination was already achieving my goals.
Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian. no turning back now!
Rarely do operations have a clean exit. We will be prying particulate from our ceramide for weeks.
Ammunition here! Follow me through.
Administering stims. Got the gear. Smells like fresh munition.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Hear that, brothers? The Trigon lies. All we do.
Aim for the cracks in its chitinous armor. Collapse their rancid callways.
What needs grappling?
When it dies down, evade!
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission is a success, despite the odds.
Magos, can you tell us why Metrian believed she could survive the Xenos?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, She is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.